we've come to Dreambakes again this morning, and the idea was for me to write, but I've totally forgotten my notebook. Dad came prepared. Dad's got all this stuff, but I've left it all at home, so this hasn't been anywhere near as productive as I thought it would be. However, I do get to try the new orange and gingerbread tea, which sounds amazing. So I'm just going to leave that to brew for a few minutes now. It just smells so good. I'm going to break a rule with A Song in 7 Days today, and I'm actually going to try and make some notes on my iPhone rather than using the notepad. I know that's really bad. It's a needs-must scenario. I feel like I'll get something done that way. That's an excited man right there. You got your Yorkshire Rarebit.
Indeed.
That total enjoyment. I've just asked Hannah to try the flourless cake that she's baked today, and it's absolutely amazing. It's so light and it's really chocolatey, and it's just what I need today, actually. Also, on a songwriting note, I'm genuinely making quite a lot of progress with it. I've made some notes on my phone and it doesn't feel that weird. So since I got back, I've actually just been sat playing the chords over and over again, making them more familiar, and I have actually come up with a bit for the break strain in the middle just to take the tension away from those verses. Now, my plan is to actually carry on making the track with all the guitar and the piano in it, but at the moment I don't feel like my performance is very good. I feel like I'm just sort of churning the chords out. But I actually want the guitar part to be like that. I don't want it to be intrusive. If anything, I just want it to fill a little bit of space. The bass guitar is going to take a little bit longer. I feel at this point that I might actually do that when I've tracked the vocals. Like I was saying when I wrote... What was that? What was the last song I wrote? Nothing's Going On, that's it. When I wrote that, I actually waited until the vocal melody was written to write the bass part, I think. Did I do that? I feel like, well, if I didn't do that, I definitely should have done that, because it's important to do that to make things fit around it. So, in an interesting turn of events, I've actually managed to write the refrain, i.e. the bit of the song that will be repeated over and over again at the end of the verse. Only 2 or 3 lines, works with that little chord sequence that I wrote at the end of it, which I'd taken from something else, if you remember. And it really works. I feel like I've got a good subject matter for the song, and I'm not going to give away what the subject matter is, because I feel that'll make the actual song more exciting. But I am making steps in the right direction. I have written those lyrics for that refrain. It's just going to be a case of working out what I'm going to put in the other bits now. But like I was saying, if I keep producing the track in the background, surely these ideas will keep coming to me, because that's what's been happening over the last couple of hours anyway. So I've just had something really strange happen to me. It's never ever happened to me before. I was cooking my dinner and an entire verse of lyrics came to me. Now, obviously the chorus that I was talking about earlier, I've got the lyrics for, and maybe it was sort of inspired by that and walking away a bit, but I just wrote it as a note in my iPhone straight away, and I think it's a really good first verse. And I'm not going to write any more lyrics today. I don't want to do that today, because I feel like I've had so many nice little bursts of inspiration that I don't want to ruin it, and I don't want to push it and write something that doesn't work. But it's a really good set of lines, just 4 lines, and I should be able to write the second half of the verse tomorrow. And that way, I can start writing a melody on top of that as well, because I know exactly what sort of melodies I can work with the lyrics. So isn't that amazing? Isn't that just totally amazing? Never happened to me before. So I've hit a bit of a brick wall with the guitar writing, and I feel like I need to change things up a bit. I feel like I maybe need to get another guitar on the go. I've been using the Gretsch for a while now. Now, obviously I've used the Gretsch to play on quite a few songs in this project, but it isn't really working for this one. If only there was some other guitar I could use. Oh, cool, yeah. Now, I haven't used Vesper since New Year Still Me, so maybe it's time we get it plugged in. This was definitely the right decision. So, the first instrument to be totally done is the guitar. A bit of an odd order, I know, but it seems to be how it's happening with this song. Just little chunks keep appearing, like little lines here and there, but this is the only thing that I've done in full. I'm not going to start on the bass guitar, and I'm obviously not going to get a drum kit out at 9:15 on a Saturday night, because I feel like my neighbours might be slightly annoyed. But I think that'll do for today, actually. Who knows what tomorrow has in store. I really can't stop thinking about that flourless cake.